Well, good evening, Cannon Fodder fans. It's Raz calling from a rather dreary, damp, wet South Wales day today. We seem to have lost a bit of the summer and a bit of the sun, but we had it yesterday and now we've come back to a bit of reality today. So, despite this, we had a rather good win yesterday. So, 3 points on the board. The lads are almost clicking. Now I'm going to have to make a case for the defence. Let's get straight into the video. Okay, so a great win. Oh, I wouldn't say a great win. Sorry about that. It's not a great win. It's a win. I feel that if we drew the match yesterday, it would have been more consistent. And if we won last week against Chelsea, it would have been balanced. Because we had so many shots on target against Chelsea last week and we lost. West Ham must be feeling the same because they had quite a few shots on target and they lost and we won. How we won that match, I don't know. Antonovic for West Ham scored their opening goal. I wouldn't say it was against a run of play because whenever they came through as if a hot knife was going through butter. In our easy talk earlier in the week, I did say to the guys that I think DJ Fury said 3 or 4-1. Little Maisie said the same thing, 3 or 4-1. Alex said, believe he said 4-1. I said 2-1. Purely because our defence is not where it should be. Now, we did have a great defence years ago. And even in the 2000s when we had Lauren, we had Cole. I know I shouldn't mention him much. And we had Toure in defence. Our defence was quite sound. Actually, we had Campbell. I shouldn't have forgotten him. We had Campbell as well. In our defence, the defence was quite sound. The thing about defence is that everybody communicates, everybody knows who they're picking up, and everybody knows when to drop off. And our defence was at 6s and 7s yesterday, hence the reason why West Ham had as many chances. So Antonovic scored, and then we had Monreal. To me, he was our player of the season last season. He came up and scored the equaliser, and I think that may have taken some of the win out of the sails for West Ham. We got a lucky goal through, I'm not sure if it's credited to Lacazette. And then, yeah, the reason for the pause is in the easy talk, I said about Welbeck. I said that he's an impact player, but he's not consistent. And what happens? He proves me wrong. He comes on and he scores, but he came on as an impact player and he scores. So, defence-wise, 6s and 7s. It's still a major concern. Attacking-wise and midfield-wise, I did say as well that I like Torreira and Guendouzi. They took Guendouzi off. I think he might be feeling the bit of the pace of the Premiership, so we got to be very protective of him. But I like the fact that he's got this energy, and Torreira as well. When he came on, it's like we were settled. We was a settled team. So a win, but I believe we're going to have even stiffer competition later in the season because if we don't get our defences sorted, our defences frailties will be open for our attackers to take advantage of. It's a main concern, I have to say. So, yeah, sorry if it sounds a bit downbeat. We didn't have Ozil yesterday because I've been hearing online that we seem to have lacked a lot of creativity. I've also heard of a lot that there may have been some kind of bustle or something. I'm going to just say this and don't want to put too much oil to the fire or anything. Any player who plays for the team plays for the team. the manager's in charge. Bottom line. So if there's any mouthing off or something, and the manager, oh, I understand the manager's got to manage different characters to make the team gel, but to me, as I mentioned before on quite a few occasions, when you're earning the big bucks, you got to turn up. And if you don't turn up, now and again, okay, you may get away with it. But if it becomes too often, something's got to be said. But that aside, I don't know what happened there. He wasn't playing. We won, and that's to me, that's it. We've won. But no doubt this story may continue for a few more weeks to come. Right, that put to bed. So, if you like our videos, if you like what we do with the channel, please like and share and subscribe to the channel. Touch the notification button so we know that you're there. And yeah, I did mention that I reside in Cardiff, so I'm going to do my damnness to see if I can get to see my Arsenal fans. Well, that's not my Arsenal fans, the Arsenal family, because we're playing against Cardiff this weekend. Well, not this weekend, next weekend, Saturday coming, and it's going to be a rather stiff test because they drew yesterday, and Man City dropped points as well. So it just goes to show, we can't be complacent. We can't just think we're going to steamroll teams. We're building our confidence gradually and slowly. And Unai Emery is making sure that if there's players who are not performing, he will take them off. And that's what you want your manager to do. Okay, so like I mentioned, if you see me walking around Cardiff, we'll do a quick video. Say hi. Tell us what you like about the channel. Tell us what you think the score's going to be. And then we hold our breath. We go back into it once again. Arsenal versus Cardiff. Cardiff versus Arsenal at the weekend. It's Raz, calling from, as I mentioned before, rather dreary South Wales. See you on the next video.